Somebody else is probably going to have to take the lead to find Mr. Junior, because now he's just at the walls looking at all the merchandise, rubbing his chin.
Well, Mia would be looking for him.
Yeah. If you're looking for Mr. Junior, he is talking to some younger, impressionable people. Seems to be motioning towards the sword on his hip, trying to act cool, like take a cool pose. The kids there look very impressed with him, though.
Mia skates up and just puts one hand on his shoulder.
Oh, he stops. I'll tell you all about that story later, but needless to say, there were no survivors. Hello, Nia Nova. What are you doing here?
She leans in very close. I think we gotta talk.
Oh, did you bring Brisket here?
Yes, and he said some things, even though he said he didn't.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, we should talk.
He looks down at the arm on his shoulder and then back at you. You know I have a girlfriend now, right?
Yes, and I hug her as well.
He looks confused for a moment. I see. I'll catch up with y'all later. Don't worry. I'm telling you, them ninjas were fierce, but my sword is quick. No survivors. Kids look really impressed. Like, yeah. One of them says, I'm gonna learn how to use a sword too. Yeah. They walk off to go to the vending machines. Mr. Junior says, all right, let's have that talk, I guess.
Brisket's over here.
Yeah, Mr. Junior will go wherever you're leading him.
So if she pointed at him and anyone looked, they probably see him like taking something off the wall and trying to stuff it down his pants like a shitty shoplifter.
There is somebody right next to you, just seemingly very quietly moved next to you, Brisket. It's a woman with blue hair and blue lipstick. Can I help you?
He kind of looks at the thing that he was trying to steal, and then looks at her, and then he puts it back up on the wall. It's like, you know, you can help me by looking the other way real quick. How's that sound? You know, you look over there. Just look over there, that way. And he just kind of points in any direction, really. It doesn't matter. It's just away from him.
She just stares. You're from Earth, aren't you?
Oh, what's gazed it away? Is it the charming face and the handsome ass teeth? That, you know, with the gap in it that none of y'all moon people have? Or is it the accent? Maybe it's all these tattoos that you people don't have. I mean, you know, it's so hard to tell. I thought I was blending in so well.
Do you know someone here?
I know that one. He points over at Mr. Junior and Nia. I know those two kind of, sort of. Like, I kind of work for that one. I guess I work for a child now. You know, so really moving up in the world.
I see. Well, you have a good eye, first of all. That was a vintage model.
Thank you.
From the 1990s, actually. Second of all, if I catch you trying to steal anything from my shop, I think you're from Earth and you can figure out what I'll do.
Well, first of all, I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't stealing nothing. I don't know why you'd believe I'm stealing anything. It is very nice, by the way. I do agree. But I wasn't stealing.
She just looks very flat. Good. And if you weren't stealing, it won't be a problem.
Yeah, no problem here. Brisket never caused problems.
Good. Brisket. Ugh.
I can tell by like the sound of your voice that you're very, you think that I'm a very great person and everything, and you're very happy to be talking to me right now. I can tell, and you can't wait to talk to me again. So, you know, nice meeting you. Goodbye. Kind of wanders off.
She just stares and stares at Nia.
Will Nia get the point that she wants to talk to her?
No, it just looks like a kind of not happy look.
This one isn't my fault.
She just narrows her eyes.
She puts up her hands and I didn't do it this time.
Mr. Junior, who was in the company of Nia, does end up meeting with Brisket, though. Mr. Junior kind of rubs his chin and looks Brisket over. I see you're here. Good.
Yeah, I'll see you. Hey, what's up? How's your dad doing?
He is learning how to, I believe, count numbers again. Hopefully, with any luck, he'll get it down.
That's real rough. That's real rough. And he kind of just looks at Nia pointedly. Real rough.
It's fine, Brisket. It's just something that we have to deal with, just like you have to deal with the mission that you were put on. I'm glad you were able to make contact here with these fine folk, but you have other more important duties to discharge.
Yeah, okay, yeah, important duties, about the duties. I might have maybe, possibly, potentially found something, a thing, kind of, like a place.
Perhaps we shouldn't speak of it here at right here with certain people. Speaking of which, Nia, what did you need to tell me?
Oh, I think we should go where there isn't here, certain people.
Y'all talking about brisket? Is that certain people? You trying to talk
No,
about me behind my back?
no, I'm just talking about the candy shop in general.
Oh, you mean all these kids around here that like totally thinks this dude's some kind of ninja samurai right here? You think that they's gonna really thinks that them having any kind of information is gonna mean anything and what's gonna listen to these kids?
Let us discuss these matters somewhere private, please.
That's what I was saying.
Good. Mr. Junior will lead the way towards a more secluded part of the candy shop. It's kind of usually where kids would hang out to drink at the juice bar, which isn't currently being manned. So it is empty at the moment.
Fucking juice bar.
Dude, it's the fucking Angel Grove, like from Power Rangers. It's that
Yeah, I
Angel
know.
Grove hangout they all, Ernie's or whatever. That's what the candy shop is.
I like it.
He'll have a seat. What are the rest of you in on this, or you just?
Yeah, the survivors are following.
Yeah, why not?
All right. So first things first, Nia, what did you have to tell me?
The Winslow looks around and leans in. So hallowed earth, huh?
I'm sorry.
You heard me.
You mean the Hollow Moon?
Yeah.
What about it?
Well, you apparently know something as you sent your friend to search your house.
They say stuff about snitches getting stitches. Back where I come from, that's all I'm saying. That's all I have to say. That's all I'm adding to that.
Brisket, did you perhaps tell them something about the mission that you were on?
No,
Then how would she know to ask me about
I
that?
don't know if she's psychic or something. She's like trying to tell them that I was lying about stuff too, which is weird. I don't know why she'd say that, but I didn't say nothing.
We already know about the Hollow Moon.
You guys know about the Hollow Moon. Fine. Great. Congratulations. He just like stares at Brisket for a moment. Says, oh man.
We didn't
Well, it doesn't
learn it
matter.
from him, if it helps any.
What do you mean? Have you been there?
Jim have. We've been real busy lately. I went to space, for instance.
That sounds like a bunch of nonsense. You went into space. Why?
To defeat a werewolf.
Okay. Well, this is really getting off topic. Werewolves. Okay.
Yeah, Brisket's a little confused too. There's werewolves and space stuff.
More like it was the wolf of.
Marisol lets herself in, drinking some juice.
She just whispers it was the wolf of paradise.
Wait, why are we talking about that?
Oh, from reporting into the Speedwagon Foundation.
That's some kind of drug. Wolf of Paradise. It sounds like something people get high on.
Oh, was a serial killer.
Ooh, that ain't no kind of drug. That sounds nasty. Serial killer. So that's just killing boxes of cereal?
Simone just walks off at this point.
Whatever convoluted reason there may have been for you to fly into space, it seems like it would be dangerous to do. Perhaps don't. But then again, not your boss. Y'all don't work for me. Brisket does, though.
Yeah, speaking of that, these people brought something to my attention that kind of calls that into question. I hear you broke.
Our funding has been temporarily halted for the moment, but rest assured we are securing financial backing.
You better be, because if you can't, you can't follow in on your ends of the deal you had with me. And if that's the case, well, let's just say, we have ways of fulfilling contracts back on Earth that I don't think you like. And I don't think Brisket would like it either, because Brisket, he don't like doing stuff like that. It's very unsavory. You understand?
I do, Brisket. Do not worry. We will get you the funding that you require for your mission, which apparently has been compromised.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did Brisket happen to mention anything else about his mission?
No, but he was in our house, which I think was apparently part of his mission. Are you spying on us, Mr.
No.
I mean, that's what a spy would say.
She is right. That is what a spy would say.
Then, yes.
A spy would definitely probably not say that unless he was trying to confuse his spies, the opposition, as it were.
Did he lie for either of those?
Yes, one was a lie.
I believe you, Mr.
I have no interest in spying on your group, although now you're making me curious as to whether I should or not.
Well, I
Honestly.
mean, I'm happy just to talk to you, though here is not the best place.
Why isn't here the best place?
Yeah, Neo, what do you plan on telling him?
Well, how much do you want to know? I've been holding in a lot of secrets, you know.
Maybe you should keep rolling them in.
Yeah, they ain't very secret if you start telling, just stop blabbing to people, you know.
I think the Speedwagon Foundation should know, but okay.
Well, I will share some information since it seems you're aware of the Hollow Moon. It's true. Speedwagon Foundation was interested in this conspiracy. The moon was hollow, and to search out why. We have very limited resources and information on what exactly has gone on with the moon since its initial founding by the Earth's explorers. It's all very spotty. If you have anything that can fill in the blanks, I guess I would appreciate that.
Not much we can actually divulge.
Oh, why is that?
And then she looks to Marisol.
Nia leans into Mr's ear and whispers, because the ELO would disappear us.
Oh, I see. So you're involved in something even more complex than I originally imagined.
Yes,
Do-
but
Yes.
Jim has been there.
Tell me more
Yeah.
about this, Jim. You've been there?
There's not too much I can tell you, but yeah, I've been there before, apparently.
I
He
see.
keeps kind of coming out of walls and floors after
I do that sometimes.
Interesting.
Yeah, so speaking of being there, you know, I did. It's not like Brisket was like not doing his job or nothing. I mean, for those days that I was out of contact, yeah, sure, you know, I was twapped.
I'm sorry,
You know,
did you say twapped?
no. Anyway, yeah, Brisket might have a lead on a way into the Hollow Moon, as it were. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. I had never got to, you know, check it out before everything happened, and I was unfortunately detained by some kind of demon or something. I don't really know what all that was.
You found a way into the Hollow Moon.
I
Interesting.
say I found a way in. I said I found a lead that could possibly lead to a way in.
So you found a definite way to
Brisket
get
said.
into the Hollow Moon.
No,
Interesting.
Brisket ain't say none of
A
that.
solid lead.
Why is this kid lying about what Brisket's saying?
He probably needs some dirt fast before contact with the Earth reestablishes.
Yes, this solid information, rock solid, that I've gotten from an informant that we paid good money for, has definitely told me that he can definitely get into the Hollow Moon. Riveting.
She's sipping her
You
juice.
know, Brisket, you know, he's pretty familiar with bullshit and everything, but this is like some real bullshit right now. That's all Brisket has to say about this. That's it. You know, Brisket gonna. Where'd you get that juice? And he just kind of starts looking around the juice bar.
Hey, Mr. Jr., what is Speedwagon's interest in the Hollow Moon?
It's quite simple. Hollow Moon may be related to some of the strange events that have occurred on Earth, as well as rumors of, and I'd like this to remain between us, aliens.
You kind of
He
hear
nods his head.
you kind of hear Brisket laughing a little further away. Did somebody say aliens?
Stop, Brisket, stop it.
Sorry. Oh, I'm there.
Kimber actually spins her head around when he yells that.
We are not at liberty to discuss any of this.
Okay, yeah, ain't at liberty to discuss no. Okay, yeah, sure, there's aliens, yeah. These crazy kids. And then you just get himself some juice.
Yeah, I really, really think you should come visit us at our house.
And not here.
As you guys are talking, there is a shout outside of the candy shop. Crowd saying, "Ooh!"
Well, that reminds me. Was my grandfather here?
Oh no, that wasn't your grandfather.
Okay, good.
That was just somebody attempting his legendary move.
Yeah, they shouldn't do that.
I guess the ambulance would have picked them up. Yeah, they might be on their
Might be on their deathbed.
I posted a clip of the upside down worm. It's like doing that except without using your hands to stop your head. The legendary move of A1, his final dance move.
It's just he just fucking bashed his head all over the ground.
Yeah, that's why it's the deadliest.
You know, guys, it might be a benefit to actually go official.
Right.
With Speedwagon Foundation?
But also, we'll get disappeared if we tell anybody about that. Remember?
Yeah, of course, but there's, you know,
I
we're
mean,
agents.
he can't disappear me if I'm abducted.
It's more like I like that we have a resource to compare notes with, and also I wouldn't mind getting paid.
Your friend here is wise to, of course, align herself with the Speedwagon Foundation if that is what you all wish to do. I know right now it may seem like the ELO is dominant superpower that will indeed vanish you if you do anything out of line. But with the backing of my organization, it may not be quite as easy for Mr. Jeff Lynn to make you disappear.